Hello and welcome. I'm Dr. Gallifrey, and this is Gallifrey Games. This is Combat Evolved. As you can see, we're playing on Heroic. No legendary base out, because I would never reuse the same trope twice. No skulls, and let's get going. I'm just gonna avoid talking when Captain Keyes comes into frame. Two, one, here we go.
Cortana, all I need to know is, did we lose them?
I think we both know the answer to that.
We made a blind jump. How did they...
Get here first? The Covenant ships have always been faster. As for tracking us all the way from Reach, at light speed my maneuvering options were limited.
We were running dark, yes?
Until we decelerated, no one could have missed the hole we tore in subspace. They were waiting for us on the far side of the planet.
So, where do we stand?
Our fighters are mopping up the last of their recon picket now, nothing serious. But I've isolated approach signatures for multiple CCS-class battle groups. Make it 3 capital ships per group. And in about 90 seconds, they'll be all over us.
Well, that's it then. Bring the ship back up to Combat Alert Alpha. I want everyone at their stations.
Everyone, sir?
Everyone. And Cortana.
Hmm?
Let's give our old friends a warm welcome.
I've already begun.
Attention, all combat personnel. Please report to your action station. This platoon, secure airlocks on deck 11. 14th platoon, rendezvous with 22nd Tactical at Bulkhead Charlie 14.
You heard the lady. Move like you got a purpose.
This is not a drill. I repeat, this is not a drill.
Man, here's where we show those split-chin, squid-head sons of bitches that they could not have picked a worse enemy than the human race. We are going to blow the hell out of those dumb until we don't have anything left to shoot them with. And then we are going to strangle them with their own living guts. Am I right, Marines?
Sir, yes, sir!
Mm-hmm. Damn right I am. Now move it out. Double time.
Attention all personnel. We are re-engaging the enemy. External and internal contact imminent.
All you greenhorns who wanted to see Covenant up close, this is gonna be your lucky day.
Sir? Right. Let's thaw him out. Okay. Bringing low-level systems online. Cracking the case in 30 seconds. He's hot! Blowing the pins in 5. Come on, we've got to get the hell out of here.
Positions Alpha through Sierra.
Well,
Sensor shown.
there we have it.
Covenant boarding craft. Stand
Now,
by for the
I just
full
start by
board.
saying, this game is beautiful, is it not? Oh. But obviously, some of the designs haven't carried particularly well from the original game. You know, he looks a bit odd in the new one. But I'm going to stick with new graphics for now. As we just heard, Pillar of Autumn's under attack. It's never a great position to be in for the Covenant. Now, I'm just going to start by saying, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. Why am I playing Reach? Why am I not playing Reach? Well, it's a balance of two things. One, I've just finished a playthrough with Reach
On the bridge ASAP.
with a friend of mine, so I don't really want to play it again immediately. And also, I can't stand the weapon bloom. It's just the worst thing. It's just so awful. Obviously, that's my opinion. If you like weapon bloom, then I have no problem with that. Just changing my DPI, but it's not really my cup of tea.
Captain Keyes.
Good to see you, Master Chief. Things aren't going well. Cortana did her best, but we never really had a chance.
A dozen Covenant superior battleships against a single Halcyon-class cruiser. With those odds, I'm content with 3, make that 4 kills. Sleep well?
No thanks to your driving, yes.
So you did miss me.
Report.
It must have been one of their boarding parties. I'd guess an antimatter charge.
Ma'am, fire control for the main cannon is offline.
Captain, the cannon was my last offensive option.
All right, then. I'm initiating Cold Protocol Article 2. We're abandoning the Autumn. That means you too, Cortana.
While you do what? Go down with the ship?
In a manner of speaking. The object we found, I'm gonna try and land the Autumn on it.
With all due respect, sir, this war has enough dead heroes.
I appreciate your concern, Cortana, but it's not up to me. Protocol is clear. Destruction or capture of a shipboard AI is absolutely unacceptable, and that means you're leaving ship. Lock in a selection of emergency landing zones, upload them to my neural lace, and then sort yourself for a heart transfer.
Aye, aye, sir.
Which is where you come in, Chief. Get Cortana off this ship. Keep her safe from the enemy. If they capture her, they'll learn everything. Force deployment, weapons research, Earth.
I understand.
The Autumn will continue evasive maneuvers until you initiate a landing sequence. Not that you'll listen, but I'd suggest letting my subroutines handle the final approach.
Excellent work, Cortana. Thank you. Are you ready?
Yank me.
Good luck, Master Chief.
Your architecture isn't much different from the Autumn's.
Don't get any funny ideas.
I don't keep it loaded, son. You'll have to find ammo as you go.
Yes, because that is the natural way to keep your weapon unloaded. Okay, here we go. Okay, well, I cannot express to you quite how excited I am at the
Those Marines
moment.
could use some help, Chief. Do what you do best.
Because as we speak, it is May the 12th, which, for those of you that are unaware, is the day Halo 2 makes its way to PC. Again, I don't count the original Windows port, but it's on...
Keep your head down there.
No, I didn't realize I was on console as well. Yeah, sorry, it's it is the first time... It's coming to MCC is what I'm trying to say. Yes, see, this is why I didn't want to play on Legendary, because if I'm trying to talk and play the game, I'm going to fail a lot, and it's only entertaining to a point. But yes, Halo
You'll be all right.
is... I think it's safe to say it's my favourite game franchise, even though technically it's a book franchise. Now, not many people know this, but actually, the first game came out in 2001, as lots of people know. But a few months before that, the book, The Fall of Reach by Eric Nyland. Ah no, my controls are scuffed. The book by Eric Nyland was released, thus making this a book franchise first and a game franchise second. And that's actually how I got into these games, through the book The Fall of Reach. I saw it in a library somewhere, and I asked my parents to buy it for me. They made a comment about it not being good literature or something.
Move in! Back to the airlock!
Back to the airlock it is. Made a comment about it not being any good literature. But I was absolutely enamoured by it. It was the best thing in the whole world. And then I started buying a couple more of them. Actually, no. That wasn't my first exposure to Halo. My first exposure was at a church I used to go to. There was a guy called Louis, who was my friend, and he was absolutely mad on Halo. He had all the mega blocks and that sort of thing. And we used to have hours and hours of discussion over what's better, Star
They're
Wars
using
or
our
Halo.
lifeboat airlocks to attach their boarding craft. We go out and they come in. Clever bastards.
And now, obviously, Star Wars is better. But it's close, I would say, but I would certainly say, apart from maybe the new films, Star Wars is better. And I was so adamant that Star Wars is better, that, and I know this sounds like heresy, but I used to think that Halo was a bit rubbish, really. But obviously, my opinion has changed somewhat since then. But yes. So after reading The Flood and The Fall of Reach, those were the only two books I had originally. I then started researching the story behind the original games, like be it through songs, sort of parody songs that had bits of the videos in, or I started watching some Halo YouTubers, and since then that has become more or less all I watch on YouTube. But the big thing that did it was one day, year 7, I was browsing for some sort of Halo content, and I found the Game First Halo Reach Championships hosted by Stampy Longnose. At this time, I think he was probably my favourite YouTuber, and him talking about Halo was amazing, because I wanted to learn more about Halo, because the books were great, and Stampy, my favourite YouTuber, was doing it, so what more could I want? And then, through that, I sort of saw a bit of Halo Reach. It wasn't actually a great viewing experience now I look back at it. I think they're all in 480p, and some of the episodes are missing. Like, I don't know who won the championship, and I think sponsor-wise, it all went quite badly, because I looked up Game Thirst the other day. It was an Indiegogo campaign for some sort of gamer drink. And, well, the last I checked, they no longer existed on Indiegogo, that they'd just fallen through and said, that's that. This isn't going to work. Which is a shame, because I was really enjoying the series. But then I didn't really do anything with Halo for a bit. So I wasn't allowed to play the games because I was too young. And I couldn't really find any good Halo YouTubers. I occasionally watched... no, run away. I occasionally watched some sort of championships. I think I watched one of the Halo 4 series, but the multiplayer for Halo 4 was not amazing. It's just Call of Duty, really. And the Call of Duty multiplayer, I enjoy it. I've been playing I've been playing a lot of Modern Warfare, the new one. And that's very good. But the other COD games don't really hold my attention the way Halo does. Now I'm just gonna kill this elite. Die faster. There we go. Thank you. Whew. Yeah, sorry, where was I? Yeah, so the Halo 4 multiplayer wasn't really holding me. But then, through the channel Halo Zone, once again, I found Stampy
on the landing
Longnose.
above us.
I found Stampy Longnose had done yet another series for them. And he did nothing else but the Halo 4 campaign. So, there I was. I wasn't allowed to watch this around my siblings, because my mum wasn't too keen on the idea, but I got home 20 minutes before them, every day. So 20 minutes a day I would watch this walkthrough. Took me quite a while, maybe about 6 months, because I really could not get much through any of the episodes. Every time I started, they'd walk in the front door, and I wouldn't be allowed to watch it anymore. But I fell in love with the story. Again, the gameplay was not amazing.
I'll find the bastard.
But I just fell in love with the characters and the story, and it was amazing. And my love for Halo sort of stagnated from there, because none of my friends were into Halo. I wasn't allowed to play the games. I couldn't find any sort of good YouTubers about Halo yet. And it was a bit depressing, really, because it was Halo, there's this thing that I really enjoyed, but wanted to learn more about, but I just couldn't. Now, what is the flashlight in this? I don't know what the flashlight is. I'm just going to use the assault rifle. There we go. It'll light up the corridor for me. Until one fateful day. I'm not sure why, but I went shopping with my mum, and she abandoned me in CEX, and she went to go, I say abandoned, she went somewhere else, and then said, I'll meet you here afterwards. And I saw it. Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary.
We should hurry.
So with that,
The Covenant are destroying the life.
I bought another game. I think I bought
Warning, blast doors closing.
Quantum of Solace for the 360.
Follow the nav point. It will lead
And
you
I
to
also
another.
bought Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. But you see, I wasn't allowed Halo Combat Evolved Anniversary. So what I did was, I was wearing cargo trousers, the massive pockets. I just put the game in the pockets after I bought it, obviously. I wouldn't steal it. I just put the game in there. And then I just didn't tell my mum that I bought it. I told her I bought Quantum of Solace, showed her the game, and there we go. I had Halo Combat Evolved. And I used to play that when my mum or my dad wasn't in, or they weren't in the room. And and since then my love has grown. I've been allowed to play the games, and I've played them all a couple of times, and I plan to play them all again on PC for your entertainment, if I can survive. I also, at some point, need to figure out what the button for the torch is, because it's a little bit dark in places. And obviously, when Infinite comes out, I will be playing that, because I've been waiting 5 years for Infinite, and it's going to be good. 343 we trust. I say in 343 we trust. The story for 4 was good, the gameplay was a bit naff. And then it was sort of the opposite for Halo 5, where the story was naff. And the gameplay, whilst good, wasn't Halo gameplay, but enjoyable gameplay is enjoyable gameplay nonetheless. And that game was sort of dampened by the fact that it tried to call itself a Halo game. But I really enjoy the competitive Halo for Halo 5 because, well, the gameplay is fun to watch and very entertaining. But we've just got to cross our fingers and hope that Halo sort of goes a little bit more back to its roots. And obviously that is my opinion, and everyone's allowed to like whatever they want from Halo. But what I like from Halo is the more classic Halo. That said, I am playing on anniversary graphics, which it looks pretty, so I'm going to use mostly for this. I will transition to anniversary graphics, classic graphics, even at some point. Oh gosh. Yeah, let's get that counter started then, shall we? There we go. Got the elite. Oh yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. There we go. Yes, I'm also planning at some point on doing a legendary playthrough of all the campaigns. I don't know if I'll record that or not, because I struggle talking while playing games as it is, and I would imagine on legendary that's only harder, especially on Halo 2, which, as I said, releases today. Oh yeah, I am excited. But who knows? Because I actually... don't call me a fake Halo fan for this, but I actually haven't played all of the campaigns on Legendary. I think I've played them all on Heroic. Or I've certainly played some of them, most of them on Heroic. Maybe, possibly not all of them. I don't know if I've played ODST on Heroic. Ah, no, I thought he was dead. There we go, now he's dead. So, classic Halo style, let's teabag him, there we go. And, oh yeah, feel disgraced my opponent. This is fun.
There's one last lifeboat.
Yeah, but
quickly, get aboard before it launches.
let's get on the life pod quickly before I continue talking over Cortana. I bet I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? Yeah. See, even though I know these games really well, I'm still awful at video games. And that is the defining factor. Where is this life pod? I've never had this problem before, and the one time I recorded with people on, I can't find the life pod. It's really not a good start to this. I promise I play these games a lot. I really enjoyed these games. Life pod, where we go? Life pod, where are you, my life pod? There we go.
Oh no!
Now would be a very good time to leave.
Punch it.
Aye, sir. We're disengaged, going for minimum safe distance.
We're gonna make it, aren't we,
Sorry,
sir?
I can't get over
don't wanna
how
die out
pretty
here.
the autumn looks in this. It's absolutely
Look.
stunning, isn't it?
What is that thing, Lieutenant?
Hell if I know. We're landing on it.
I knew it. The Autumn's accelerating. Keys is going in manual.
Heads up, everyone. This is it. We're entering the ring's atmosphere in 5.
Sure you wouldn't rather take a seat?
We'll be fine.
If I still had fingers, they'd be crossed.
Okay, there we go. That is the end of the Pillar of Autumn. I think I probably will call it quits there, just because I know Halo could drag on a bit, because I'm not particularly good at video games. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Goodbye.